Alright, so what's up guys, and welcome back to another video of my channel. And today we're going to be reacting to the brutal 92% decline of Jelly, guys. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong. The brutal 92% decline of Jelly. Okay, you guys know this. So basically, this video is also from SunnyV2, guys. It is basically a YouTuber that basically has his own documentary and stuff, which basically talks about dead YouTubers specifically, or he talks about YouTubers that have been kind of being basically dead YouTubers. He's kind of talking to, or talking about. So if he basically talks about YouTuber, or your name is on his videos and stuff, you know you've kind of done a little bit mistake there, guys, as you guys probably know. So we are going to be reacting to the brutal 92% decline of Jelly, guys. So as you guys probably know, the Jelly YouTuber, or more as Jelle van Woutch or something like that. He's a Netherlands YouTuber, like a Netherlands or Dutch YouTuber, as I can say like that. He's from Amsterdam, and he basically played a lot of GTA with his friends Kwobbelkop and Sloganman, and of course they were friends and stuff, and they used to make videos together, all the three, and they called themselves Robust, which was like a team name for them, I think, though, as I read. So basically, we are basically going to be reacting to Jelly's lose or like a loss on basically his fan base, his views, his subscribers, and so on, guys. Goes on, guys. But guys, of course, as you guys probably understand, is that basically we're just reacting to this video just to see what it really was and what this video wants us to know. And just to react this video, guys. This video seemed a bit interesting, and of course I know the YouTuber Jelly, and I think it's going to be pretty interesting, guys. So this is the brutal 92% decline of Jelly, and I think it's going to just be talking about, because I've been actually looking at you know, because recently I think Jelly and Josh has been making like a podcast called like 2/3 or something like that. So they have been making podcasts, which is named 2/3, and they basically just bring on people and talk to them and chat with them, and you know, personal things. And so I think that's pretty cool. I mean, of course, I'm really happy for them. I'm really glad for their ways, and that they can basically be known for something more than just like the characters, like what can I say, like my brainstorm again. I always get brainstorms. Yeah, fictional characters. So basically, I'm glad to see them basically that we can basically see them as real people and not like fictional characters and stuff. I think that is really nice and stuff. And of course, guys, also make sure to subscribe to Jelly right now, guys. Make sure to subscribe to Jelly and show him some support. And of course, go to their podcast 2/3. It's amazing. They have an amazing channel there. Make sure and check it out. And let's react to this video, guys. Let's get into this. Let's go. Try not to be talking too much in this video, guys.
How did Jelly lose 92% of his audience in only 2 years? Did the content become repetitive, boring, and unremarkable? Did he become too focused on unimportant things outside of YouTube? Or was his decline the direct result of Jelly's highly successful trip eventually coming to an end? We're going to provide a step-by-step explanation for why Jelly's channel hasn't been doing so well, which is most easily understood if we discuss how he became successful in the first place.
Alright, let's watch
Jelly
this.
created his first video on the 3rd of June 2014. He had already been making videos for around 3 years on 2 prior channels, and as a result, he had already built up some fairly significant skills. For example, Jelly clearly understood the basics of branding, with almost every thumbnail featuring a clear element of green, which also helped Jelly to release his first line of merch only 3 months after beginning the channel. However, the point at which things began to get serious was when Jelly became 1/3 of what came to be known as the Robust Trio. In the beginning of the group, the only two significant members were Jelly and Kwebbelkop, who had already created a couple of viral uploads.
It's me and Jelly, and we were playing on
my gosh,
crazy viral video, 14 million views.
Kwebbelkop then explained that he and Jelly realized that they could go viral by simply having a fun time together, which became significantly easier after the two announced that they were moving into a house together.
Me and Jordy are checking out a place. This is the place where me and Jordy are hopefully gonna live.
And while Jelly and Kwebbelkop
their videos are amazing, guys. They're still entertaining to these days. They're still entertaining.
Slogoman or Slogo appeared on Jelly's channel for the first time in a video titled Sailing with Monster Trucks, and after this video received an above average view count, Slogo became a regular part of the group. Since they played GTA 5 more than any other game, they'd collaborate and grow together in almost every single video.
With Josh there was a much better chemistry. Jordy is always the one who's probably the best at the game. Josh is always the annoying one, and I'm always the one that rage quits. And I feel like that's a good chemistry. It works very well.
Which resulted in Jelly reaching
they're amazing creators, guys. All of these people, of course, have really worked hard. And
meanwhile, Jelly, Kwebbelkop, and Slogo were becoming closer and closer friends every single day.
And in the meantime, just having banter, just roasting each other, and we were very close friends. Like, we spoke to each other every day, you know, we were there for each other every day. We knew everything about each other. It was just so much flippin' fun.
With the fun nature of the content helping them to innovate into making real life videos.
We can do videos together in real life, and people like that even more. This one is 23.5 million views.
As mentioned by Kwebbelkop, some of their real life videos performed unbelievably well, such as this simple 5-minute Q&A on Slogo's channel, which to this day has received over 17 million views. Over on Jelly's channel, almost every vlog he'd post was equally popular, and as a result, Jelly passed 5 million subscribers only a year after hitting 1 million. By 2019, Jelly was gaining well over 200 million views every single month, helping him to receive his diamond play button and purchase a $6.5 million property in Monaco. However, while it was clear that Jelly was in a better spot than ever, 2019 would also mark the point at which the Robust Trio began to fall apart. While Jelly and Slogo continued to collaborate on numerous different gaming videos, Kwebbelkop instead began to focus on reaction content.
Their reaction videos of Kwebbelkop.
In fewer and fewer.
We talked about this some years back then. You guys remember?
Was dissolving in front of everybody's eyes, but it didn't actually have all that much of an impact on Jelly's views, which if anything only continued to grow after Kwebbelkop left. By taking a quick look over Jelly's content at the time, we can see that he still had an abundance of different games to play. He was constantly innovating with new ideas, titles, and thumbnails. Plus, in January 2020, Robust became a trio once again, after Kwebbelkop was replaced by a YouTuber named Crainer, who had the most subscribed channel in all of Denmark. 3 months after Crainer joined, Jelly was able to achieve his highest monthly view count ever at 511 million in May 2020. However, you don't have to be.
You guys also make sure to support Crainer, guys. So make sure to support all of these people. They're amazing creators and hardworking people.
Now, we should begin by stating that there was unavoidably going to be some kind of decline from his 500 million view high point, as almost every gaming YouTuber was going through this same early 2020 viewership surge as a direct result of the pandemic. So if we ignore these views which had come about from people simply being at home, the real decline of Jelly began in early 2021. To cut Jelly some further slack, we should also highlight that Minecraft, Among Us, and GTA 5, the 3 main games that he was making videos on at the time of his decline, were well past their peak in popularity on YouTube, and therefore you can definitely make the argument that the first reason for Jelly's viewership decline was that people were simply getting bored of watching these games, which is a problem still faced by the gaming genre today. There haven't been any hugely popular game releases after Among Us in February 2000.
Well, isn't there like practically like one game, what's it called again? Stumble something? That's a new game. I mean, I think that's a pretty popular game, I'd say. I don't know, I guess, but you know.
2021, which was basically the same month where Jelly's views began to decline. Therefore, the most popular games that Jelly can play are Roblox, Among Us, Minecraft, and GTA 5, all of which are years beyond their peak in popularity. Jelly has clearly noticed this problem himself, judging from one of his tweets reading, "Can GTA 6 just be released already?" with a possible motive for this being that Jelly is tired of playing the same old games on his channel. This might also provide an explanation for why Jelly's content has become a lot more repetitive and far less innovative. Back when when his views were exploding in 2019, Jelly was pushing the absolute limits in terms of ideas, thumbnails,
he definitely
and titles, which, as mentioned previously, was aided by the abundance of different popular games. These days, however, it feels as though Jelly isn't pushing these boundaries in the same kind of way. The ideas, thumbnails, and titles feel almost identical to where they were 3 years ago, but they're now being applied to less popular games. Then there's the problem of the content itself, which in all honesty just doesn't feel like there's that much effort going into it. Sure, the editing on each video is fantastic, but they give off the vibe that Jelly's just played some random game for 30 minutes, sent the footage off to his editor, and taken the rest of the day off. Now, I'm sure that this certainly isn't the case, but for some inexplicable reason, Jelly gives off the vibe that he isn't as committed to the content as he used to be, which is an absolute necessity for the growth of a channel. It's no coincidence that a creator like Mr. Beast is constantly going out of his way to reiterate that he wants to be doing YouTube for at least another decade. He's signaling to the audience that he's in it for the long run, and he knows that as soon as you stop committing to your YouTube channel, the audience will as well. Meanwhile, Jelly does the opposite to this by stating that he sees his own channel as being dead.
I'm not on this list. Where on this list do I belong? I consider myself pretty dead. Hey, I consider myself to be in the dead category as well, alright? I'll chill with you over there.
And to make things even harder for himself, Jelly makes it very obvious that he's distracted by unnecessary things from outside of his channel. Now we're gonna make a point.
This is where stuff happens, guys.
That's somewhat similar to the one made in the Robocop video, being the foolishness behind sharing a luxury lifestyle to social media. Although we're gonna approach it from a slightly different angle.
Look at that car, though. That's amazing.
If anything, it's worse in the case of Jelly, as he's so obviously distracted by ego-related purchases. In early 2021, during the same time period where his views began to decline. And rapidly, Jelly announced that he'd purchased a $10 million boat.
At the start of this summer, I actually ended up buying myself a nice boat.
In the very same video, Jelly explains that he's also purchased a green Lamborghini Huracan.
I also bought a Lamborghini
to go with his already existing.
I mean, of course, guys. Let's also give Jelly some credit over here, guys. You know, he's been a hard-working YouTuber. He's been working a lot harder, and of course, like the most of us people, right? And the thing is like, I'd say, like, of course, he bought all these things, right? Just because you know he wanted to treat himself. You know, he wanted to have a great time. You know what I mean? But the thing is, guys, like, of course, this guy over here, right, is just saying this to just put a little warning to Jelly, you know, and make him like understand like what he could be doing right to basically maintain his viewers and keep those viewers and not let them, you know, go away. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, like, of course, I mean, it's a lot of cool stuff Jelly's been buying all over the years. Personally, me, I don't see an issue with it. Of course, with him showing stuff and like that. But of course, other people can feel, you know, I don't know. Maybe they don't have so much things. You know what I mean? So yeah, I see what this guy's talking about here, but of course, you know what the better thing is, guys. Of course, he's been saying it out here, and that Jelly, he can probably work it out. You know stuff like that. You know, but show Jelly some support, guys. Anyways. But of course, I think it's really nice to Sunny V2 to basically make these videos, basically to just make people learn in general. So yeah, let's keep watching this video, guys. Let's go.
Lamborghini Urus, and in September 2022,
I feel like the sound is still like.
Jelly posted another video explaining that he's bought an abandoned mansion, which looked as though it needed a fair bit of work and a lot of time away from being committed to YouTube.
It's a bit of a mess. I didn't make the mess, okay? I just bought it like this.
So why is this a problem?
I see so many business people get burned, and what they do is they start making some money, and then their lifestyle just creeps and it grows into this massive hungry beast that then consumes them. And what you've got to be very careful with is you can't let the byproducts of your thing distract you from your thing.
Yep.
This is a print.
It's really good explanation on what everything of this is, guys. You can't basically just because you get a little bit burned out, you can't stop. You know, you can't just, you know, you just right here, guys. It's literally the text. It's completely right, guys. It's by this guy. It's completely right.
principle that someone like Mr. Beast understands perfectly. He's always voicing his disdain for luxury and anything that removes the focus from the growth of his channel. On the other end of the spectrum, you have someone like Jelly, who seems to be searching for distractions, and it's clearly having an impact on his ability to produce top quality content. For example, in July 2022, Jelly uploaded a video titled "This Isn't Working Out," in which he'd explained that after many years, he was no longer able to produce 2 videos per day, and was instead going to start releasing just one.
Starting now, I am gonna quit posting 2 videos a day.
This was justified by Jelly stating that the quality of each video should increase.
Lowering the quantity should up the quality. At least that's my goal. If I can spend more time on a video, that video will turn out better.
Although the quality didn't actually change much after posting this, meaning that Jelly was simply uploading half as often as before, with minimal change to the substance of the videos. Then there was the collapse of the Robust Trio, but for the second time. We mentioned earlier that Kwebbelkop, who had close to 15 million subscribers, left the trio in 2019, but was instead replaced by Denmark's most subscribed YouTuber called Craner. Well, Craner continued to play with Jelly and Slogo for roughly 2 years. However, like Kwebbelkop, he also began to appear in fewer and fewer videos. In May of 2022, fans noticed that Jelly and Slogo had removed any mention of Craner in their video descriptions, leading everybody to believe that Craner had been kicked from the trio. Well, 4 months later, Craner would take to his YouTube community tab to make the following announcement. Too many theories out there about why I'm not recording with the guys anymore, and I thought, although I always like to keep private, why not just address it so people don't get the wrong idea. Jelly and Josh are great people and I wish them the best. Last year, and also somewhat into 2022, was the toughest time I've gone through. I lost my dad, came out of a long relationship with my ex-wife around the same time too. As most of you know, this resulted in me not recording for weeks or a month at a time. The guys were very understanding and sweet. However, no drama happened. I didn't use them to
I mean, of course, Craner, like, just experiencing all these things are, you know, hurtful. Of course, we all are just humans. You know, like the song, like, I'm only human after all. Okay. But yeah, of course, as you guys know, definitely that, of course, we are all are humans. Of course, we all have feelings, and, you know, losing his dad, you know, and stuff like that, and of course, it's sad. Of course, you know, it hurts. It's like it stings.
Attention then leave. And for people saying I just use them for views, wouldn't it make a lot more sense to stay recording with 2 of the biggest creators on the platform? I think so. I wanted to change and I wanted to do my own thing for once. This post not only confirmed the end of the trio, which had made Jelly so successful in the first place, but it also felt like the death of innovation and authenticity on Jelly's channel. The Robust Trio represented a time when Jelly seemed passionate about making videos, as is highlighted in old comments such as, I enjoyed it more when they were actually having fun instead of just acting for family friendly. However, while this comment represents the tragic decline of a much loved content creator, it simultaneously shows just how much of an impact these 3 legends had on the content creation sphere and the lives of millions.
That is true. That was that, guys. So that was that for this video, guys. What do you guys think in the comment section? Make sure and comment down below. Personally, me, guys, I think it's a tragedy story, of course, but I wouldn't say they all are dead. Of course, everything can change. Life is about changing, and, you know, it can change by just a snap, you know what I mean? So guys, but if you guys enjoyed this little reaction video, make sure to like the other guys and subscribe down there, guys. Thank you guys for all the support lately. You guys are the best. You guys are the kings. You guys are the queens. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and peace out.